and specific blood coming your way. Because Top Esports, they do have control over this. Yagao's TP is up on the top side, but JDG have just reset and are on their way.
Once again, no one has the ability to kill Zoom on the side of TS at this point if it is a straight-up 5v5, but once again, JDG are late to the objective, and ooh, maybe not.
Well, TP is going to come through. That's Yagao. He has a speed boost as well with level 2 Realm Warp into the pit, into the back. Yagao jumps on in. It is secured by Top Esports, but that's a 4-man ultimate. The Tempered Fate nets Kanavi over the wall with a 3-man call, the Forge God. The reverse used from Knight, and he finds it onto the backline, onto 3. JackeyLove now enabled with Gravitum, gets a lockdown, but Zoom is so tanky. Yagao wants to find the re-engage into the backline. He's onto Chocho, but exhausted down. JackeyLove gets him off his support, and Top Esports find the first one of the fight. 5 versus 4. Zoom is dead. That's the tank. They need to leave.
Top Esports with the old reliable 3 melee champions, actually 4 melee champions, in a late game scaling Aphelios coming out ahead in these front-to-back team fights. And are they actually bold enough to do this?
I mean, they know Kanavi is so low, he either had to back or he's got to check this one. They begin the Baron. It's all or nothing.
I've had a lot of bad memories of Barons in this series so far. Kanavi does have Smite up.
For championship point, Kanavi needs to steal this now because it's at 4K. Going fast. Top Esports in the pit. The poke from Loken in position. He's outside. Runs on in. Loken's cleaning them up while Yagao is set up as well. TP in front. Baron hasn't reset. Top Esports with a flash from 369. Kanavi finally joins the fight. This Aatrox is big though. Can JDG clean him up? Knight to go golden. Kanavi low. And Yagao jumps on as well. But this Aatrox who's sat in the side lane, 369 wants to take them all on. Zoom rejoins after coming in with a TP, and both teams disengage. But you can see the angle that they're playing towards.
Hysterics, what is going on? Baron counters the LPL teams.
Apparently.
Like, it's just a complete mess around this objective. TS feeling bold enough to start, and we saw how that panned out. JDG keeping it competitive.
We started with Zoom versus 369, and we could end with that. After we saw a bit of an explosion here.
Once again, great individual performances coming out. Loken and Yagao going in, creating a bit of chaos. And here we see Lumao as well playing well. Knight not really having much damage, but still able to pick up Loken. This is where everything gets a bit messy. Yagao's still in there, Kanavi's still in there. Knight having that Zhonya's. They aren't able to find the kill, and Yagao just being all over the place, able to get out. And once again, no one is killing this Ornn. He is so tanky. Just look at his items. No one can touch this man.
No one can touch him, but 369 is a 2-item Aatrox that doesn't quite die either. So at this point in the game, we're at a point where gold is pretty much even, but a couple of K, excuse me, for JDG. We got an Ocean Dragon coming up. Number 3 for Top Esports, number 2 for JDG. And the Baron still sits there after a very ambitious attempt from Top Esports to try and take it away. There's the Tempered Fate once again, blocked on up. The ball time comes through, JackeyLove comes out of stasis. Now for the re-engage, teleport coming through. They want this championship point, and onto Zoom, can they find it? The Bella's Breath is there, but onto Yagao. Now the attention turns once again. Slowed on down, stunned on up. Onto Yagao, the ultimate misses from Karsa. Yagao thinking about the re-engage once again. Top Esports group is 5 mid. Push JDG back.
Tempered Fate looks so good coming out from Lumao, but that Braum pick doing so much work blocking the call of the Forge God, and then JDG just having to get out of there, having no real follow-up engage. Still, TS not able to find any picks on the back end, but trying to bait JDG into thinking.
But they found Lumao with the Gravitum ulti. JackeyLove sends it out, and Knight finishes the kill.
World champion showing up clutch in Game 5. Sadly, no Dragon up. They don't feel confident to go towards the Baron, but can they force more under this turret?
It'll be about Zoom, this tanky Ornn to push them away. He jumps on in, Yagao off the side as well. 3-man knockout while JackeyLove gets low. At half health, they turn onto Yagao though. Golden is he, or the re-engage comes through 369 with the World Ender again. They find the knockup, and JDG are sent packing. 3 versus 5, low health fast for Top Esports, but they do the job yet again.
And still, 2 picks is so massive for the side of Top Esports. You're going to be able to recall, buy more items, get vision set up first for this Dragon, and then we're going to be on soul points.
And suddenly, I have to say, Knight, who was 0 and 3, suddenly has 3 kills and a bounty. He's now back in this game, and you can see how relevant Top Esports are here for the next fight. That's the second time in a row that they look pretty dangerous within this 5 vs 5 realm.
After that first 5 minutes, there's no way you could have told me that Knight would be sitting here with a bounty almost at his third item. You're the team with the Aphelios. You have constant threat on the Baron, but let's see how this started. And like you said, it's all about JackeyLove here with that ultimate locking him down. Knight and the rest of TS all following up, and it looked great.
Brain versus Broad. And Lumao didn't have the brain in that situation, but boy did Top Esports bring their brawn. We're right in front of the Dragon, the third Ocean, rather second. Third Dragon, at least the Top Esports on the menu.
Front-to-back teamfights favor the side of Top Esports.
And they know it. They've found Yagao. He doesn't have Zhonya's from the last play. Has to flash away as well. Stolen ulti from Knight as a cosmic fight. Jumps onto 4. The bullet time set up. 2-man knock up here. Onto JackeyLove, onto 369. Can they find it? Because JDG may have found the miracle with Lumao's ulti. And that's exactly that. All of a sudden, back in the driver's seat.
JDG do it. They combo the ultimate so perfectly. Kanavi finds a way onto JackeyLove. Yagao getting in there as well. And you talked about Lumao. They're able to pick up a Baron.
Right into the middle. JDG now simmer into the Baron pit. This is theirs. No one up to contest. And the swing goes back. The Colonel unsure what the heck is going on for a good reason. The Game 5 held on to by JDG and might even be the winning fight.
Hysterics for JDG. They need to execute their comp so perfectly. You need a great Tempered Fate shutting members out. You need exactly. You need Yagao and Kanavi to get right on top of JackeyLove. These are such small windows, but they do it so perfectly. TS are the ones to start this fight. They know, they feel confident saying, hey, we win the front-to-back team fight. We see Karsa jumping and finding the engage onto Yagao, but he's able to get away. Look at Kanavi, but look at Lumao with that Bard ultimate. So massive, gives time for Yagao to get onto JackeyLove. Kanavi's there as well, and without that damage dealer from TES, JDG just clean up.
And they pick up the Baron after the play. Now sitting in front of the Ocean Dragon. Top Esports still want to contest. 5 vs 5 yet again. Knight steals the call. The Forge God away. Zoom doesn't have his own. Advantage is there as Yagao's forced out of the back of the pit.
But Yagao's in a great position. He's trying to put flank pressure onto JackeyLove so he can't kill the front line of JDG.
Chocho wants to check this one away. A ward dropped on down in Yagao's spotted, but the Ocean Dragon gone before it comes through. Karsa can't get the steal. The engage comes through, and for JDG, this might be okay. Knight finds a 2-man knock up here. The Tempered Fate again locks down Karsa and JackeyLove. They're ready to jump in. JDG erupt on top of Esports. This is Karsa getting knocked up as well. And once again, Lumao says, this is my championship. It's all mine.
Game 5 Bard showing in clutch. Lumao finding the perfect Tempered Fates. And JDG don't care if it's a hard to execute comp. They get it done.
They got Baron. They've got long death timers on the side of Top Esports now. At this point, can the game end? I don't think so. But JDG with yet another big fight and a massive goal lead, they want to do it.
Yeah, the pings are coming out. They want to push forward. Again, death timers are up in 10 seconds. I don't think they're the damage.
From the brink of despair, this is history being made. JDG have fought against all odds to rise to this throne. They leave a trail of their enemies behind them. They will now pick up the crown as the last defense comes through. All they have to do is hit the Nexus, and they've done it. The new king to the LPL. All hail JDG, your 2020 spring champions.
I don't even have words for this moment. That was absolutely insane coming out from JDG. Oh.
Out of nothing, JDG erupt, and Lumao is the best damn support